First response. Service Master First Response. What the heck does that mean?
Well, Service Master First Response, we are a disaster restoration company. We specialize in fire, water, mold restoration, vandalism cleanup. If a bear were to break into your house, if you were to have a stove fire, it doesn't really matter what the situation is, but we'll come afterwards and we'll make it like it never happened in the first place.
So you're the ones that we call if we have problems with the house. You know, pipes freeze or snow causes a roof or something to fall and you got some damage or any of that sort of stuff. My question is, though, about how long does it take to get there? Because I notice it's, you know, a lot of times you call people and they're really busy. You have a couple of spots. You have a quick way to respond to all of Lake Tahoe?
Yeah, we definitely, we have 2 locations around the lake. We just opened an office in Incline Village, and I run the office over here in South Lake. And basically, if you have an issue 24 hours a day, anytime, day or night, we could be there within like an hour, you know, 2 at the most. But we'll call you back within 15 minutes, guaranteed, and somebody will be en route within an hour.
Right away. Very good. You know, like all these things, there's so many different things that we have up here. You guys probably specialize in something in particular. What is it that, you know, when it comes to response and that sort of a thing that you specialize in?
Well, the fire, water, floods, I mean, it could be anything from a drip in the back of the toilet to a huge overflow, you know, anything like that. There's so many different situations that can happen that are freak accidents that nobody's ever expecting. So basically we try to do everything we can to make it better, to help to make sure that the customer is 100% satisfied. We take a lot of pride in what we do, and our technicians are the face of our company. You know, if something were to happen, Isaac's going to be the one showing up at your house and he's going to fix it for you.
So Isaac's the face of the company.
He is the face of the company.
Better smile there, face of the company. All right, well, with that in mind, you know, somebody has a lot of damage. You come in, you guys can do a lot of the work, but if it's a lot of structural stuff, do you work with other people, carpenters and contractors that can help restore that home?
Yeah, we actually work with quite a few different companies. I mean, we don't do carpet cleaning ourselves, so after the fact, if we need to, we'll bring a company in to do that. But we actually just started a new line for the reconstruction side of things called Beacon Construction. We're family owned, so my 2 brothers own the company, and we just brought in a new guy to help us out, and he's going to be running the reconstruction side of things, so we actually can do that now. So we'll fix the problem, we'll take the water out, we'll make the smoke smell go away, and then we can go from there and make it like it never happened for real.
Kind of a one-stop deal.
Yeah.
And you know, being in Lake Tahoe, I'm sure that there's an awful lot of need for services like yours, because your experiences, wouldn't you say we have a ton of that type of problem going on? You mentioned something about bears. You want to elaborate?
Yeah, I mean, there are so many random things that happen to everyday people that you never expect. And like I said, it could be, I mean, just from a little part on a toilet bowl that costs 50 cents, it could be an ice maker. It could be so many different things. One of the biggest problems up here in the lake is the bear break-ins. A lot of the homes, whether they're rentals or you're just gone for a while, we've been seeing quite a few of those where they'll just go in and they'll trash everything. We'll show up on the scene, we'll make sure it's just like it never happened. We'll clean it, we'll do what we need to do. Sometimes they'll go through a window, sometimes they'll go through the door. There's so many different situations.
That's a very important service you provide. How do we get in touch with you? Give me some numbers. The easiest way to get in touch with you, phone calls, smoke signals, you know, it is Tahoe.
Yeah, I mean, there's quite a few different ways. Our office, you can always call the office number. There's also 1-800-RESPOND. Sometimes that's the easiest for people to remember.
1-800-RESPONSE? It's that simple?
It's respond with a D at the end. Yeah.
I'm sorry.
No.
You know, never said I could listen very well. 1-800-RESPOND.
Yep, absolutely. And that will connect you to a person, and they will actually make sure that you are in contact with us, and we'll give you a call back within 30 minutes to make sure we're on our way and can come take a look. We do free inspections, so that's a lot of things that people are interested in also. We have a website, you know, www.smfirstresponse.com, and we are on Facebook. I mean, there's a lot of different ways you can find us.
SM for Service Master, I assume.
Yes.
Hey, I'm getting there.
You can always see Isaac driving in. We're bright yellow trucks. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a pretty good way to see him. But yellow truck is great. Isaac, Allegra, very nice to see you, and thank you. I know some of your work has been very, very well received, so we appreciate it. Service Master First Response, and we'll be back to give away a prize right after this.